Right. So we've been preaching to a lot of people to carry out trademark registration for their business, and it's seeming as if we are talking too much. In this particular video, I'm going to be looking at what are the different impacts of you carrying out a trademark registration and what valuation does it give to your business. So let's look at that in just a few points, and I'll be going through a note that I've prepared to relate to you guys based on that. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that trademark is a business asset, right? We've seen brands, big brands, for instance, Coca-Cola, with big names, trademark their business, and that particular brand itself, or that particular trademark brand, is worth billions of dollars on its own outside the business itself. Now, a registered trademark is legally recognized as an intellectual property, that is an IP asset, and just like real estate or equipment, it adds tangible value to your company and the balance sheet as well. Now, the stronger and more recognized your trademark becomes, the more valuable your business and brand equity grows. So the value of your business increases as your trademark registration has been done, because you have protected it and you own it, and it allows you to be able to grow your business as well as adding more value to the business as well. So if you don't do a trademark registration, your name is growing, people are getting familiar with your brand, and at the end of the day, you now started having issues or people trying to duplicate your product, duplicate your name, trying to use your name in other instances, right? Some people do it for good intention, some others do it for a wrong intention. They try to duplicate your content. So for instance, let's take Pepsi for instance. Pepsi is a brand, and we have seen products that want to look like Pepsi, or Coca-Cola for instance. We have seen products that want to look like Coca-Cola. But if the Coca-Cola logo is not branded, those people will create something that looks like Coca-Cola and then brand it in the name of Coca-Cola, because that Coca-Cola name itself is not, trademarked, and it is not owned by anyone. So an intellectual property means that it's a property owned by the company and can be monetized whenever you want to carry that out. Now, the second point is that it gives investor confidence. Now, if I want to invest in a business, it's going to be risky to invest in a business that produce something and the intellectual property of that particular business is not trademarked. For instance, the products that the business produces, in fact, one of the major things or requirements of carrying out NAFDAC registration is trademark registration. Trademark registration is very important because they expect that particular product you are creating, or you have created and you want to sell to the public, should be owned by you. That means trademarked by you in a particular class of trademark that you are carrying out. So let me take, for instance, I'm not promoting any brand. This water bottle, for instance, was produced by a particular company, right? And I can decide to mimic this particular company. And also, I know some of you already know the name of this water bottle brand, right? And I believe that because of their popularity, you know them. Now, I can decide to say, okay, I want to make my water bottle, and since this brand is already popular, I want to bank on the popularity of this particular brand to make a water bottle, whatever it is. I want to make a water bottle or bottle water that looks like this, right? And at the end of the day, I now find out that, okay, I can make a lot of money from this. I started producing. Now, this brand will be able to, get rid of me quickly if their brand have been trademarked. Whatever the name they call their brand, if they have been trademarked, then it makes it easier for them to get rid of anybody who tries to use the name of the brand. And the funniest thing is that you can even trademark this particular container the way it is, that nobody can make this container the way you have made it. It will be an infringement on intellectual property, right? So the way this bottle looks like, right now, you can do it in such a way that you can trademark something like this and protect this particular design that you have, that nobody will be able to do something like it. So it's very important. So me as an investor now, coming into the business, investing, I will be risking my money and my time investing in a company that its product or its whatever it is or brand is not protected in any way. So it gives investor confidence when you protect your brand and your product. The next thing to consider is that there's high business valuation when you have your business trademark. What do I mean by that? When it comes to mergers, acquisition, or even selling a business, trademark can significantly increase valuation. Why? because the brand identity and reputation you build in is legally protected, now making it transferable and monetizable. So just like I said that your IP, which is intellectual property, is transferable to somebody, it's sellable. I can't remember specifically right now, but I know of a brand that actually transfer its trademark alone worth millions of dollars in itself without actually selling the company itself, right? So if this your trademark, if it is done properly for your particular product, it's worth millions of naira or whatever it is, depending on where you're watching the video for. Another thing it does is give you a competitive edge in the market. Now, trademark help business stand out, a recognizable product, protected business brand identity, enhance customer trust, support premium pricing, strengthen market positioning, and all these benefits make your business more appealing to both customers and who an investor. And aside that, which is the final point, is that long-term growth potential. On a whole like physical asset that depreciates, a trademark does not depreciate. Provided the business keeps growing, your trademark keeps growing as well. The value of your business keeps increasing. Once people hear your name or the name of your brand, and the fact that you are advertising a product, you are spending money on a brand that is not trademark, it's a danger that you are taking. You are taking a risk that is not worth it. So if you are willing to spend money on marketing a brand or a product, you must be ready to spend money on trademarking and owning that particular product. There was a time that this popular comedian trademarked the word something hoosh. I think HOOGE or something. What's the man? Sabinus. He trademarked that word. And don't forget, if you remember, there was a saga that happened that a bank also used that word and he took them to court. And I believe he cashed out from it because he trademarked it. It's a very common word. He got it up and it went viral. He trademarked it and nobody can use it without his express permission to do that. So it means that when you trademark your product, when you trademark your quotes, when you trademark your phrases, when you trademark your whatever it is that you do, you have the opportunity of cashing out big time, whether from investors or from your brand growth or the valuation that you have on your particular product. How do you have been educative on trademark? If it has, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click on the notification bell as you watch. My name is Ezekiel, and I'll see you in the next one.